Here's 10 things to know about significance. 1, independence. Autonomy is key for people with this strength. The ability to make decisions, take action, to create change without having to filter it through other channels is central to their way of doing things. Sovereignty, autonomy, spaciousness is huge for these people. Workaholism. Number 2, workaholism. For them, work and life might not be two separate ideas. In fact, in their ideal world, work and life might be all part of the same thing, and that the two could coexist in tandem to build mutual momentum to create these super dynamic results that they're after, these lasting results. They might think in centuries instead of years. 3, demands. People with this strength can come across as unusually demanding sometimes. While it can rub some people the wrong way, it's also a great source of their productivity. They may put the project or the goal above all else, and they might ask us to do the same. 4, personal affirmation. Developing an affirmations practice can be extremely life-giving for these people, right? They like recognition from others, but they can also be their own source of recognition. 5, avoiding. Folks with this strength may have an overdeveloped fear of failure, right? Not a healthy fear of failure, an overdeveloped fear of failure. This means that they might avoid taking even small risks in favor of sure shots that will move them forward an inch. Even if the reward is peanuts by comparison, they prefer the small risk over the big risk sometimes because of that fear of failure. And so one of the ways that we can show up for them in support, right, is to affirm their greatness and to help them reach their goal. 6, titles. Character and social standing is very important for these people, right? So is external validation. Again, this is where that murkiness comes in because it feels a little weird to say, hey, part of the fuel in my tank is when I get a pat on the back. But that's true for these people. The pats on the back mean the world to them. And so do the letters after their names, the titles in their businesses, right? They're very, very motivated by those sorts of things. The degrees, the grades, right? People with significance often got good grades, and they often love to tell other people about those good grades. The raises, the compliments, public admiration, all of that is so huge and so important for them. And they actually, by asking for that or demanding that from us, they teach us how to receive that from the world too. 7, expectations. The expectations of others can be extremely motivating for them. They're fueled by the notion of proving themselves and gaining credibility. They may even superimpose, heighten, or perceive expectations that aren't really there. 8, mediocrity. Their aim is exceptionality. Not good, not better, best. 9, proof. They love experts and people who can back up their knowledge, not just with words, but with certificates and credentials, right? They not only like that in themselves, but they seem to trust people more who have been trained, who have been certified, who have gone through a program, who have degrees. Like, for them in their mind, that really, really means something. And they'll tend to listen to those people over people, even if they know the same things, they'll tend to listen to those people over people who don't have a degree or a credential or a certification. 10, showing and telling are likely to be important when it comes to their closest relationships. This means external conventions such as marriage and social media statuses are meaningful to them, as they are the things that other people can see. At the same time, in one-on-one scenarios, they will be receptive to affirmations of love as well as praise. In fact, the more the merrier. All right, that was top 10 for significance. Does this describe you or someone you know, in part or in whole? Thank you.